Welcome back to the Off-Brand Golf Channel, another episode of Walker Texas Golfer. If you're new here, welcome. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so we know when we're doing videos. We do videos just like this every week, but we do a lot of other golf content that's updated pretty regularly as well. If you're coming back, I appreciate it so much. I'm going to get into a little special thank you that I have for the returning folks a little bit later in this round. I'm going to jump right into this round because something very cool is about to happen. And that is on the first hole, a par 5 of Paradise Valley Golf Course. After two great shots on this kind of longish par 5, especially long into the wind, something magical happens, and that's an eagle. That's an eagle, the first eagle on the channel. I'm pretty stoked. I'm extremely happy about this. You're going to see that 3 out of 3 up there. Let me explain what's going on with that. So in a week, I have a tournament coming up, and my game hasn't been so great. And oftentimes when I get into a spot where my game's not going great, I'm not swinging it very well, what I do is I just stop keeping score. And instead of keeping score, I take my scorecard, and for every swing, I write down on the scorecard either a check mark or no check mark on the scorecard. When I make a swing, which is a good swing, it's balanced, it's in tempo, I don't really care what the result is, I'm just making an outstanding swing. By the way, that was a failed up and down on a par 4 right after I dropped an eagle. So drop a shot there, go into a par 3. It's kind of long into the wind. But what I'm trying to do is just make good swings every time. So I'm keeping track of those and not my score. So I don't care what the outcome of the swing is. I'm just really trying to hope that I make a good swing and keep track of that. And then you add them up at the end of the round and see what your percentage is. For me, I'd only like to have about 5 or 7 bad swings in a round, not really any more than that. So this is my down try of the up and down. I had to hit a big flop shot to get here on this par 3. My swing on the tee shot was horrendous, but we're able to drop this and not really lose another shot right after that eagle. So this is a par 5, and we're going to pull this driver directly into that giant oak tree that you see over there. Actually, it's a little bit right of that, but we're in the trees. This doesn't look good. So we've got a little punch out. My standard shot for this is a hooded 4-iron with a little bit of a draw to keep it low and get it up there as much as I possibly can. This putt's for birdie. Kind of haven't played this very well. You saw we were in a little bit of trouble. That was a pretty bad putt, but we tap it in for a par. So at this point, we're still 1 under. That's good. So out of the 16 shots that we've had through that hole, 13 of them have been the kind of swings that we want to do. So that drive right there to open up the toughest hole on the course, the number 1 handicap, that was a good swing. This was a good swing. I wanted to hit it low, and I'm going to hit a ton of low shots today, just trying to keep the ball down out of the wind. Good swing, not great result. It's flag high, but have to chip it up over a hill, get it close, and then I've got to make this putt to maintain par, and we do. I'm not sure why I put the camera right directly up my ass there, but I seem to do that like once around. This was a stinger on the next hole that ended up okay, a little bit in the rough. This was not a good swing. This is going to get marked down as no good, no good. I leave it in the bunker. I've got kind of a long-ish bunker shot to a flag that's in the thinnest part of an hourglass green. So there's all kinds of problems with this flag, but these are 2 somewhat difficult holes. I'm not sure. My shot tracer was doing crazy stuff, but I'm not on the moon, so that's not what happened there. So that's a bad putt. Ran it by on the low side. Looks like it went by farther than it did, but it didn't. So out of 25 swings, we only have 6 that I feel like we did not execute very well. Now we're in a bunker. This is a shorter par 4. You can see where the flag is. That swing was just kind of, I don't know, it was kind of bailed out. I didn't really follow through. Not sure what's happening, but that's short. So now I got to pitch it up, try to get it on the green. And now we got to try to get this up and down. You can see we're from the fringe there. Roll that by. So we're gonna tap that in, and now a bunch of bad swings on that hole. And 7 out of the 30 swings have been bad swings. So we're really trying to reverse that. Our round's going pretty well. We've only given up a couple of strokes. I think we're at even par now at this point. Chance to get up and down here on a long par 3, the longest par 3 on the course. Leave the flag in and putt it up the hill. Get it to not quite gimme range, but we get it in. So that's good. We remain at even par. Going into the last hole. Rip driver, and that is one of the better ones that I'm gonna hit pretty much all day. This is a wedge that I'm trying to kind of bounce in and hit high. The greens and the fringe are a little on the baked out side here in most courses in Northern California. So it doesn't work. We left it way short, and now I'm putting all the way through some Texas wedgie area and then over to the green. I tap that in with the back of the flag at the pin. So we're on the back 9 here. And the back 9, you can see we shot, I guess we were 37. Yeah, so we shot a 37. So we're 1 over. This shot right here, I am trying to hit a stinger up the gut, and here's what I have to say. So the goal from back there underneath those trees, way right there, was to hit a little stinger 6-iron and get as close to the edge of the fairway as I absolutely could possibly get, so that I could control my spin into that back flag over there and be able to get this up and down after taking the penalty shot. So when you get it within a yard of where you're trying to hit it on a roll, basically. Yeah, definitely a little like stinger 6-iron. Playing okay. Feeling good about this. It's nice not to suck. It is nice not to suck. So this is, I'd been playing specifically poorly in a number of ways. So course management, I think, was having an issue, and so were the wedges, which I don't think I overcame in this round. As you can see, that was a wedge from about 80 yards, and I left it incredibly short, which, my expectations, I should be much closer to that. So we're still only 7 bad swings in our round, which is going pretty well. The thing I find awesome about playing like this, it's not necessarily a drill because you're doing this during live play, but it really, if you set a goal and you only want to miss like 10 swings in a round of golf, or 15 swings in a round of golf, oh man, that almost went in. Gosh, I don't do magical things with the old sand wedge around the green, but sometimes when you get to tap them in with that sand wedge, it's a lot of fun. That's probably my best swing of the round right there. But what I'm saying about the drill, we'll call it, is that that was a great putt. Man, that went by a long ways. So luckily I saved par on that par 3. So the last thing I think I'll say about wrapping up on this little drill that we're doing is that it is such a good way to put a lot of pressure on you. Just make good swings. You can't care about the outcome if the goal is just to make good swings. Like, I could have shot 95 in this round of golf and still felt great about it, as long as I was making, swings and just, picking wrong clubs or whatever. But, at this point, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, only about 7 bad swings. At this point, we kind of maintain that. And this is a drivable par 4 here. So I've got the driver in hand, and I'm just ripping this at the center of the green. And here is our result. I'm right on the front of the green, and man, I'm really wanting this eagle chance, but, not putting great right now. So got a little knee knocker. Oh, man. So at the back of the 16th hole, which is the back of the property, the
I-80 runs right through here, but there was a fire that cooked all of this hillside here, and now it's just absolutely gorgeous again. This is just this beautiful oak knoll with the oak trees.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to say again, thank you so much to all of you who have already subscribed and, you know, are dropping comments in the videos and having conversations with me via that way. You know, I appreciate you so much because I only started really dropping videos and podcasts and episodes of different things on this channel in November, and we've already reached 1,000 subscribers. I'd also like to thank Not a Scratch Golfer as well as Golf Sidekick, because they have, you know, added some links to some of their content to my content. They've mentioned me a couple of times. I got to play a great round with Adam, you know, consider him a new friend. So, you know, that's definitely helped. But the guys that have subscribed and got me up to that, what an awesome shot there. What an absolutely bonehead shot. The rounds, I feel like, is starting to come apart until I make this shot, which was from a long ways away on this par 5. I just bogeyed the par 3, and right after a birdie, that doesn't feel so great, but I'm trying to get another birdie back here, and the sun's going down. Oh, and that putt does not go down. So we're coming into 17 here. I just want to say, again, thank you guys so much. You know, keep supporting me. It's super helpful. I'll keep making great content that you guys like, and I'll do my best. So we're on 17. I think at this point we're at 1 under on the back. So 1 over on the front, 1 under on the back. Or excuse me, we're even par on the back right now. So I've got a little wedge shot, and like I said, I'm just hanging on. I'm not making very many good shots. We're now 58 out of 65. My phone's going off for that birdie putt. So what happened there was I hit a bad wedge shot, and it kicked off the side of a bunker and got pretty close to the flag, and we tapped it in for birdie. This is 18. I'm just going to tell you right now, we didn't get what happened on the green. So I apologize for that. The battery died, and I didn't have enough batteries. So this is the last shot in. It goes up onto the front of the green. It's a back flag. We 2-putt and get out of there for a score that I'm actually really proud of. This is the first time that I've shot even par on the round. So really awesome. Felt really great to be successful in this. And I hope you guys learned something from the quick kind of round recap.